Hello and welcome back to Up, episode number 2 today then, and we are once again back at Malvern Town, our new team then. In the last episode we found ourselves a job, and in this episode I start off by having a look at the staff and realising that it just doesn't really exist. There is no staff. We are the only member of staff that I can see. We don't have anybody. So the first thing that I actually went and did was I put some adverts out. As you can see there, I'm looking for a physio and a coach and an assistant and a scout. We had nothing. And after having a look at our finances and realising that they were barer than a Sainsbury's pasta shelf, I quickly thought about how we can make a bit of money to kick things off. So I set up some friendlies, got some decent ones against teams such as Worcester and Hereford, local ones. We're also playing Macclesfield. The income from these was supposedly pretty good. I was hoping we could make a bit of money from this because, yeah, we were going to need it. Next on the agenda was going to be to bring in some players, and I was recommended this guy, Glenn Southam. I'm not sure who I was recommended him by. I don't have any scouts, but somebody let me know that we should sign this Glenn Southam. He's 39, and listening to a complete stranger, I signed him up. Here he is. He doesn't look all that bad. He was playing at a higher level last season, and I think he can actually do a job in our midfield despite being 39 years old. I'm sure it's not a problem. We're going to pay him £35 per appearance, and then we're going to pay him £5 if he doesn't play. I actually think that's quite a lot of money, but he does bring a bit of experience, well, a lot of experience, and yeah, I'm thinking he can do a job. So he's the first signing through the door here at Malvern Town. It's Glenn Southam. He's going to be our I'm not really sure who he is, and I don't really know why I've signed him, but he's going to bring some experience. Our 39-year-old first signing there. Welcome, Glenn. We did eventually get some responses to our adverts, and the first through the door was this guy. Eddie Selly was hired as our assistant manager. Looking at Eddie, he doesn't really have any redeemable features other than the fact that he's very, very determined. In terms of actually coaching, he doesn't have a lot going for him, but he will try really hard with doing that, perhaps. He was basically the only person we could get. So welcome, Eddie. I'm looking forward to you helping me out as we go on. You can see though, just bringing in Eddie and a couple of other members of staff really did improve our staffing structure. We were actually looking like one of the better setups in the league now, which that's heartening. I'm feeling a little bit better about things now. I did then bring in this guy here, Ethan Hodby. He's a 20-year-old winger, and I was actually pretty happy with this signing. The fans were also very happy, given an A- in their reaction. They're very pleased to sign a player of his calibre and importance. I think he looks pretty good. He's got some decent stats. I say decent stats, or attributes. I do apologise. But, I mean, you know what I mean here, but this is level 10. These are decent attributes for level 10. Let's not get carried away here. This is not Neymar, but he does actually look pretty good. I'm looking forward to using Ethan. That's whether he actually does decide to get on the pitch, because immediately after bringing him in, he was already unhappy because I didn't strengthen the rest of the squad, as I had allegedly promised him to do so. I mean, give me a chance, Ethan. You've literally just signed. I then had my first team meeting with the players, which went down great. Everybody was really happy, except for one player, Junior Adebayo. He said, I won't lie, I was hoping for a more high-profile appointment. And, well, I won't say that this is not a coincidence, but following this meeting, I did release Junior Adebayo. And, yeah, I'm not going to confirm that that was completely to do with his reaction, but I won't deny that either. The next bit of news that we got was that we had drawn Sheppey United in the first preliminary round of the FA Cup. So guys, what do you think about that draw? Yeah, I have no idea who they are either, to be honest. I don't know if we're supposed to win that one. I'm not actually sure what league they're in, but we'll be playing them at Home Park on the 10th of August, so we can look forward to that. And so it was on to pre-season business then, and yeah, we played a lot of friendlies, as you can see by this. Some were really good. We won 6-1 against Southam and 5-0 against Welshpool. Some were less successful, where we lost 3-0 against Aldershot. Basically though, the reason behind so many friendlies was that I was trying to make some money from this. Unfortunately, it turns out that we didn't make any money from these, and actually our money situation has got worse, and also our players are very, very tired. It was time to start preparing for the first game of the season, and we had a lot of players to bed in. As you can just see here by our transfers in, there's a lot. Starting with the old man of the team, Glenn Southam, there are plenty of players that we brought in. We've released quite a few as well. If I to show you the players that we've let go, lots of players have gone. The only player that we actually did technically sell, even though it wasn't a free, was Jamie Saunson, that player who was on £60 per week. I felt like that was too much money for a defender who was pretty good but not overly amazing. I decided to get rid and free up a bit of wages for him. So he's gone to Ascot, not the races, the team. I am though pretty happy with the team that we've managed to put together. I still do think that we need a few more bodies in. The numbers at the club aren't huge, even though we brought in so many. I have let go a lot as well. A lot of youth has gone, because actually we pay £5 a week for youth players, and I can get adult players in for well, technically free, only on appearance fees. So that's kind of what I've done. But yeah, the team that I've kind of put together, I feel like we've got it into a pretty good spot. A team that I think can challenge for the title. Obviously, the proof is in the pudding with that, but a little sign to see that, I think we're on the right lines is that in the season preview, the media's best 11, most of them are our players, as you can see by that, which I feel like that's promising, and I feel like the players we got in are pretty good for this division, so I'm hoping we can start well. This is the side that I'm hoping to field in this first game, where we are going to play Hereford Lads Club. It's in 2 days time, so one thing to mention is actually looking at the player fitness. I'm hoping that their condition does improve. We've also got a couple of injury issues which we're going to need to overcome, but all things going well and everyone being fit to play, this is the side that I want to put forward. We're going to go with Steadman in goal, who we've brought in. A lot of these players we have brought in. We've got Tom Clark at right back, Jack Turner and Leggett at centre-back, Aaron Griffiths at left-back, that Hodby, who was one of our first signings, at right midfield, and then our very first signing alongside him, Glenn Southam, in central midfield, on a defend setting there. In front of him is Onweg Bonu, who I'm going to need to learn how to say his name a bit better than that, I think. He's a midfielder we brought in. And then Timmy Rahim on the left-hand side. Our strikers, I feel like these guys can score goals. We've got Owusu and Cale Price. We've actually got some decent backup strikers as well. Powell Davis and Mensah both look pretty good for this division as well, so I feel like we've got plenty of firepower. I do though think that we might need to bring in some backup players at some point. I just don't know whether we can with the wage budget. But yeah, that's the team I'm hoping we're going to start, all things being well. And yeah, the next episode will be that first game against Hereford Lads Club. We're going to get everything set up and hopefully, get us right up to that game. And then the next episode, we're going to play that game and I'll do a live com as we go through it. But I'm going to leave today's episode at that. We've made lots of progress. We're settling ourselves in now at Malvern Town, and we're kind of making it our own. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today. Before you do go, I'm going to say this a lot, I know. We've had plenty of new subscribers in recently. I've been loving it, so thank you very much for that. But yeah, please do make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking that subscribe button. Turn the bell on as well, make sure you're notified for future videos. Also give the video a like. Leave some comments how you finding the series so far. Slightly different style the way I'm putting together these videos and stuff, so please do let me know. But yeah, I'm going to be back for that Hereford Lads Club video, and thanks very much for watching today, guys. I'll be back very soon. See you later. Peace out. Bye. A-Town. Bye. See you later. Bye now.